A lot of bodybuilders don't think outside of big plates and quarters, but sometimes 5s and 2.5s are going to be helpful. Okay, everybody knows the old story about the gynecologist that moved his practice just slightly over, became a proctologist, and doubled his business. So that kind of innovative thinking can bring you great results, and we're going to apply the same sort of mindset to today's training session. So enjoy. Yeah. Ooh. Hold back. Oh, yeah. Come on. Okay, come on. Yeah. So we start off today with snatch grip deadlifts, and there's some little idiosyncrasies here. You know, we talk about moving that practice over a little bit, so we're doing a little things here to maximize the results for muscle building and for safety. So let me tell you a little bit about it. So the wider, why we do the snatch grip, the wider grip puts a lot more stress on the upper back, traps, rear delts, and so what we do is we're pulling it from the pins with the bar elevated, you know, than it would be off the floor. Right, it's a couple inches below his knee. The wider the grip, the harder it's going to be. That's basically that's 9 reps, those 20-second breaks. So we're not. I mean, that's extreme intensity right there. He accomplished 9 reps at 5:10 in that short amount of time. So I don't think we need a whole lecture series on why in the hell the rest pause method works. The snatch grip deadlift, what it does, it's gonna be tougher your upper back, your rear delts, your lats, and so we can obviously go a lot wider if we weren't in the rack. So we're going significantly wider than a normal deadlift for Greg. So he's right out past the power rings. You can see on the video the close-up shots of where he is, and that change is going to be a huge training effect, a huge overload just by going out there. So in this case, Greg is capable of going all the way out wide, but by going a little narrow, we split the difference, put a little more weight on because we're in the power rack. Because you obviously don't want to smash your fingers, anything like that. Go a couple inches below the knees. And I mean, he kept really good. He kept good form the whole time, and just blasted him. So what we started off there is went 5-10 for 5 reps, and then we followed subsequently with a rest pause, which is like a maximum set. And that's sort of what popularized the book Jailhouse Strong, is the pig iron program with that rest pause, and that's what we did here. Is we did the 5 reps first. The next set is beyond an AMRAP. It's a rest pause, so it is as many reps as he could. Rested 20 seconds. So it's not a true 20 seconds. 20 seconds, start strapping up again. You want to go overhand with straps on this, not go over and under. Then he went again. Then the final one, he rested 20 seconds, went again. So basically the rest pause was 3 mini sets at 20 seconds. He starts strapping up. On that last set, he got in 6, 3, 1. So that's 10 reps in a very short amount of time with those short rests. So, I mean, we really drug out how many reps he could do, and it's with maximum intensity there. So, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious why it works so well. Next, we went on to the mechanical advantage drop set pull-ups. So what you do is you go wide grips for as many reps wide grip pull-ups, as many reps as you can. That's where you're generally going to be the weakest. So you start off there, followed by chin-ups, underhand supinated grip with your strongest grip. Do as many reps as you can there. Then you're going to be stronger at that grip, so you go there next. And finally, you finish off with your strongest grip, a neutral grip pull-up. And that's where you're going to be strongest. We're already fatigued. You do as many as you can there. So you rest 10 seconds after you hit failure. You do that once. You rest 2 minutes. Do it again. Rest 2 minutes. Do it again. So basically, got 9 sets of pull-ups there in a very short amount of time. So many reps you got. So it's huge. Then we next. We went to 3 sets of. Greg would do an isometric, and Tyrus there too. Greg would do this when Tyrus joined in the workout. Greg would do an isometric. He'd pull as hard as he can against the incline right there. Okay, then he would immediately, for 8 seconds, maximum force. You want to try to break that sucker in half. Okay, then he followed it up with the rows on the row. So it's incline, chest supported there, and we overload different portions of the lift there. But if you, so he'd go 8 seconds, try to break it, then he'd go to failure on that, and with that isometric contraction, he's able to produce more force. Henceforth, do more reps. Okay, so we did that 3 times, 8 seconds, failure, overloading different portions. But if you don't have that, that's fine. Just go ahead and do it with dumbbells. Okay, you can do it with a barbell. So if you don't have the prime piece of equipment, the world's your oyster. And you gotta be a little creative, and you'll be able to get it done.
Go! Right. Come on, Tyrus. Come on. Squeeze. Almost there. 3 seconds. Come on. And stop. Good.
Let's go side to side.
Perfect. Come on. Break it. Beautiful. Squeeze. Come on. And stop. Here we go.
Go.
On you. How about I know you. Yep. Yep. I'm out of the Come on, Greg. Last one.
Ooh, that was way heavier.
Finally, we finished off with pullovers on the pullover machine. Okay, so you go a minute straight. Get a weight. You can do a slow, rhythmic pace. Nice stretch every time. And we did that for a minute straight, okay? And then you immediately go into the incline dumbbell shrugs, the incline at 30 degrees for a minute straight. Just focus on squeezing your shoulder blades together. And then we rest a minute, do it each again, okay? So you go 1 minute there, 1 minute on the pullover, 1 minute on the incline dumbbell shrug, 1 minute rest, repeat the circuit. Okay, and if you do not have that pullover machine, my suggestion on a replacement is either do straight on pull downs or you do pullovers on a decline with a rope. Okay, I don't recommend doing it with a dumbbell as much because that's gets a little, or a barbell, get a little more chest involved that way. But with the cable, you keep it more in the last.